For joining me on the Terror Machine. This is your monthly love reading for the month of May 2017, and this will be for the sign of Capricorn. And I'm going to start this off with a little message. I had started doing the um, second quarterly readings for all the signs, and with Mercury retrograde, it actually hit me with the biggest lesson in my life. I had to deal with a family member's death. And it had me basically rethinking some stuff that I needed to do, and I had to kind of reserve myself. And based on that, I had to down myself to a certain point to rethink a direction I needed to go. Every time Mercury retrograde comes, it actually sends me a new lesson, but this lesson was one I was not expecting. So it's like almost like wow. And it just, I had to regroup my thoughts and what direction I wanted to go more on a personal level. So I had to kind of sit back on some things and reevaluate some things. So I'm gonna see how this is gonna go for now and see if I can make it through this period and make it through these readings. So this will be for the sign of Capricorn. I did put the quarterlies up for Capricorn and Aquarius. They are still valid, but I'm finna do monthlies for now until I get my mental energy back from the retrograde. So please forgive me for that. So let's go ahead and give you an overall message to see what you'll be working with for the month. Okay, the overall message for the month is shifts happen, stabilize your energy field. So in the sense of love, it's saying that you're going to be going through some kind of changes, or at times you're going to feel your love life or your relationship that you're currently in now with your companion, or if you're married, it's going to be going through a wave of ups and downs. And it's just saying ride it out or shift yourself with it, not to lose balance within the relationship or losing balance within yourself. If you're trying to pursue a relationship, you will want to just keep yourself moving. If you feel like it's going a bad way, you try to go to the opposite side to bring some kind of good aspects of it to kind of counterweigh everything that's going around you. So let me go ahead and get your cards and see what your cards is working with for the month. Okay, in the center of the reading, what you have is justice in the reverse. If you're single, it's saying that if you're trying to look for a relationship that is going to be more even or even kelter, it's saying that the person you meet may not bring that to you. What it's saying is the person that you may be looking for may be looking from a one-sided aspect, being more selfish of what they're going to get out the relationship more than the other person, the person that you're trying to get into a relationship with. They saying that they're going to have a selfish standpoint. They're going to be kind of, I ain't gonna say conniving, but they're gonna be more into themselves. They could be vain. They could figure they can be having a me attitude, and they're gonna bring that into the relationship if you're trying to get with them. If you already couple up, is what it's saying is no matter what you do for your companion or what your companion is doing for you, you gonna still feel like you're not getting a fair shake in the relationship. It's saying that you're going to look at it like you're getting short change of what they offering you, and it's more of an emotional thing. You're going to feel like they holding out, or you going to feel like that it could be more that they can do for you, and you could be carrying that energy through the mud. And that's why with the card of shifts is going to happen, you're going to have to kind of ride that out. What you have underneath you is the emperor, excuse me, and the reverse. So the emperor in the reverse is saying that you're going to meet a person, if you're single, that they're going to come off. Usually an emperor is more commanding when they're in a situation or in a relationship. They take more command. What they're saying is that this person may come off being kind of more childish or babyish, or they want to be pampered, or they want to have people cater to them just to satisfy their ego or satisfy the way they feeling at that time. So if you're single and you bring this person in, you're going to use a lot of energy just to cater to their emotions. And if you already coupled up, what it's saying is that your companion may start acting childish, or needing a lot of attention, or needing a constant reassurance of the relationship to feel like they're wanted and needed constantly, and not being very commanding or dominant in a relationship, or more self-sufficient, like they carry their own power, and they know they confident that the relationship is at a certain point, and then they can move on, with that. What you have in the past is the Ace of Swords in the upright. So the Ace of Swords saying if you're single, you may have met a person. It's usually an air sign that you would have met, that they very analytical. They think about everything before they do it. They have to kind of go about analyzing stuff before they move forward, and you may have been attracted to that person, or that person was attracted to you because you carried that aspect about yourself, that you know what you wanted in a relationship, or you know what you wanted from a person on a one-to-one basis, and they see that in you, that it's that before you will make a immediate move, that you will think about it first, then act on it later, after you got all the information that you needed to determine a decision. And it's also saying that this person that you met is actually a brand new person, or they feel like or somebody's going after you, that you are a brand new person in their spirit. If you already coupled up, it's saying that in the past, and this could have been in the last past month, that your companion was carrying this more analytical thought when it came to your relationship. It's saying that the analytical thought was adding something new to your relationship. It gave you more confidence, or you had seen your companion with more confidence because you brought them something that could have helped the relationship, and they thought about it, then they they acted on it, or they analyzed it and made a discussion out of it and brought it to the table to see would it work in your relationship. What you have on top of you is the tower, and the tower brings about change. So if you're single, whoever you're about to pick to be in a relationship in for May, this person is going to bring about a change to your relationship, or how you operate which your relationships, comparing them to the past or in the future. They're bringing a certain different aspect than that you're not used to in a relationship. So it's causing you to kind of rethink the way a relationship is, or a relationship you had in the past is operating. Maybe the person that is looking at you like that you will bring a certain kind of positive change, even though it'll be disruptive on a personal way they do things in a relationship, but it will carve that person into a better person or a better mate after a while. If you already couple up, it's saying that it could be some changes that you as a couple is bringing into your relationship that could be bring sudden changes of how you deal with each other on a one-to-one basis. The changes could be coming from both of y'all deciding to do it, or one person is deciding to do it, or some kind of outside factor um, that hits you, and both of y'all have to react to it in a certain way, and it may cause a disruption in your union, or it could bring you a better bond together in your relationship. And the last card you have is the Two of Wands in the upright. So the Two of Wands in the upright is saying if you're single, it's saying that you have a choice of people that are around you, or a choice of candidates that you want to be in a relationship with. You kind of set yourself up in the past that you have two options of two different people. They can be on two, and to me the Two of Wands mean two different sides of the spectrum. So the two people that you could be bringing into you, bringing in your spirit, that you're thinking about having a relationship with, there are two opposite types of people. They're not the same type of person. They're two different people that are carrying two different aspects that you like. Maybe one has good stability, the other one has good emotions. So there are two different types of people, and you're trying to pick which way or which one to get or bring in. Or you could be part of the scenario that if somebody is trying to be in a relationship with you, it's just saying they may have another person in mind too at the same time. So you have to be kind of cautious about that. If you are already coupled up with somebody, what it's saying is that when whatever y'all doing as a couple, you have different avenues to go about it together to make your relationship better. It's saying that you can either go one direction or another direction, but both the directions, either you decide to go as a couple in these directions, you don't know what it will bring you. But with the tower above you, it's saying that whatever direction you're going to go as a couple to try to make your union better, it is going to bring a positive change to you. Is the change will be disrupted or brand new, but the change will be something that maybe your relationship would need at that time. So let me do one more, another thing is clarify some of these cards. Let me clarify the judgment in reverse, why you have the judgment in reverse. Okay, you have the Lovers. So what it is what it's saying, if you're single, the judgment, the Lovers in reverse is saying you're, as you singles, you're wanting to be in a relationship real bad, no matter what the cost is or how the relationship with this person you're bringing in looks, even though it's not going to give you a fair shake or even plain to deal with this person one on one. It's saying that you're needing and wanting to be in a relationship with somebody. That's the feelings that you're going through. You want to be union up with somebody. If you already coupled up, it's saying that no matter how your relationship is going off kilter, you know that is your mate, and you would choose to deal with the rough patches or the unfair shakes in your relationship because you know that is your soulmate, or that's the person you are designed to be with at this time. So you're going to ride it out, and that's why it says stabilize your energy, because the shifts are going to happen, and you probably came to a decision to say, well, this is, I married you for better or worse, or I'm with you for better or worse. No matter how it goes, I'm going to still stick with you. Let's see what the next card you have. You got the Tower again. So that means it's still, the ship is going around. It's going to be changes. It's still going to be changes in the relationship. If you're single, it's saying, just like I said before, is no matter how you bringing this person into your relationship, it's going to cause a disruption. But with the second tower, to me, it seems like if you're single and you're bringing this person in, you're going to get a negative disruption because you got two towers in the reading. So you're going to get, even you're not going to get the fair shake, but you want this relationship. Then the tower comes up again. It means that you bring the person in wanting a relationship. That need of having, being in a relationship is going to overshadow these faults that this other person have, and you're going to overlook them. So it's going to cause a catastrophic change because some of these characteristics this person have are is not what you're looking for, or they're not something that you ever dealt with. If you already coupled up, it's just saying that these change, you're going to get a major shift when you're going through the these better or for worse kind of situations in your relationship in a month. They're gonna come with a lot of strife, or they're gonna come with super disruptions. So you have to kind of ride the energy out and take it for what it's worth. If you're dedicated with the lovers to your companion, it's saying that you can ride them out, but they're gonna come with a, I ain't gonna say a harsh lesson, but it's gonna craft your relationship into something different. Let's see why you got the Emperor in reverse. You got the Queen of Cups. So this Emperor is, like I said before, that they're gonna be needy. So with the Queen of Cups are very nurturing. What it's saying is that this person with the Emperor being in reverse and the Queen of Cups in the upright is saying that this person is going to require a lot of reassurance that the relationship is going in a certain way, or that they're the center of attention, or that you have your feelings completely into that person so you can make that person feel confident. And that can also go with somebody already joined up. You're just going to invest a lot of energy and time of reassuring that person that the relationship is solid, it's not going nowhere, you're not going nowhere, and it's kind of like what they say is licking their emotions. So you're going to end up licking their emotion just to make them feel comfortable. And the last card you have is the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Swords in reverse is saying that no matter how much this is, if it's single, you're not, if you're single, you're not, it's not a mental burden to you to do that for your companion or this person you're trying to bring into the relationship. You figure it's worth doing that if you bring this person in, that it's like really no sweat off your back. You usually that natural type of person anyway, so you're kind of like, it's just a normal routine for you. So you doing that for that person doesn't really, that's just your normal character to care about your um person that you're with, and you feel like it's not a mental burden. And that also with couples, you so you know your companion so much, you reassuring your companion that you there is just a everyday thing. You always make sure that your companion knows that you there, and you don't have a second thought of doing that, and you would always end up doing that for your companion. So I hope you like this reading. Go ahead and hit subscribe, leave your comments at the bottom. You can thumb the video up or down, and I'll talk to you later.